The Box and Fiddle News with Pia Walker.
Hello everyone. I hope you're all well and enjoying the music. Good news! The Box and Fiddle magazine will be starting in January. I had hoped for December, but unfortunately we couldn't get everything arranged for that date. So, get your order in at your club or check that your subscription hasn't run out so you can get your copy at the first possible moment. I also hope you've put in your order for your copy of the fantastic Daily CD. It makes a perfect Christmas present. You can order it via your club at £10 or get it directly from me for £11 to cover postage. The clubs that are open from the 14th to the end of the month are as follows. Well, that's the ones I've heard of anyway. On the 14th we have Bigger, and they start with a club night in a new place, Coulter Hall in Coulter. Also on the 14th we have the Hidden Tune in Haddington. Ian MacPhail and his Scottish Dance Band is going to go to the Haddington Bowling Club. Hopefully there will be others going too. On the 15th we have the Highland Club, and they have Leonard Brown and Malcolm Ross. On the 16th, Mauchline has Frank Morrison, and Person District has Leonard Brown and Malcolm Ross. They do get about those two. On the 17th, Dunblane has Leonard Brown Duo, and on the 17th, Orkney should have had their meeting, but they have decided to close for a little while because the numbers are going up with COVID in Orkney. On the 18th, we have Colburn and also Glendale, and Glendale has Ian MacPhail visiting. On the 19th, Lewis and Harris have their club night, and on the 21st, McMurray has a visit from Wayne Robertson. Don't forget the pies. On the 24th, Banffin District has a club night, and Kelso has the Derek Edmund Trio. That was on the 24th. At the end of the month, on the 28th, we have Forfa, and on the 30th, Clenrothes. So that's the end of the month here. We have the two new clubs for the NAFC, both the Hidden Tune and Clenrothes. I hope you'll all visit the clubs and enjoy seeing live music again. Until next month, take care. Bye.
John the Prof here. You're listening to Radio GH worldwide on the internet. Hello, John the Prof here. You're listening to Radio GH worldwide on the internet.
The Daily Ceilidh.
Derek Hamilton.
Well, good afternoon. Welcome back to the Daily Ceilidh here on Radio GH with me, Derek Hamilton. And it was brightened up earlier on, but it's not really a very nice day here. Hope it's better with you. If not, we'll brighten up your day with some good music. Starting away with the one and only band. Yes, this is Simon Howie, and he's playing Peggy's Wedding. Opening the programme was Simon Howie and the band from his 2021 album, and that was Peggy's Wedding. Moving swiftly on because I've got a lot to pack in today. We're going to the first request of the day, which says, could you please wish Margaret Taurius, I think that's how you pronounce it, hopefully Margaret, it's right, Margaret Taurius, a happy birthday for yesterday, that was the 23rd. It's from Marie Taurius, and she asks for Never Bay or the Waters of Kilskew. Well, never let it be said, but we can do both in the one track. I'm going to take you to Ayrshire, and I'm going to take you to Linton Macmillan, and here he is with the Waters of Kilskew and Never Bay.
By Cleabrig and Ben Loyal and the bonny Kyle of Tongue, the roads we've often travelled in the days when we were young. There's magic and there's beauty in those hills while passing through. There's many a mile from Milnes to the waters of Kilskew. For all of bonny Scotland, I dearly love the West. Its bens and glens in summertime, they surely are the best. There's grandeur and there's beauty in those hills when passing through. There's many a mile from Lear to the waters of Kilskew, where the Neva reaches the sea. That's the place I long to be, where the shepherds tend their sheep and make the hay, working on a threshing mill back in bonny Betty Hill. You can get a view of bonny Never Bay. And if ever you come north, just come to my place of birth and forget about Loch Lomond and Loch Tay. Build your castles in the sun at my home in Sutherland, in a place that's known as bonny Never Bay, in a place that's known as bonny Never Bay.
Yes, that was Bonnie Never Bay, which was preceded by, what was it preceded by? Yes, it was preceded by the Waters of Kilskew, of course. Yes, and that was Linton Macmillan, and that was taken from a 1980 album that I produced, actually, down in Crosshouse in Ayrshire at Airspin Music. Right, and it was the Kenny Thompson band, Kenny Thompson and the Wardlaw, who were in the background there, accompanying Linton Macmillan. Right, next request up. And it says, hello Derek and all Daily Ceilidh gang from the Gruesome Twosome. And of course we all know who the Gruesome Twosome is or are. That's Bill and Marie in Edinburgh, and they've asked me to play any track by Curly Mackay. So I've chosen this track, which is J.B. Mill. So this is for the Gruesome Twosome, and they want to say hello to everybody who's listening, and I hope you're doing well, the pair of you, and enjoying life. Here is Curly Mackay and It's J.B. Milne, the dance J.B. Milne. Yes, well, that was Curly Mackay and the band from a pretty old recording. I think that was done in the early 70s, late 60s maybe. And that was Curly Mackay and the band, and they were playing for the dance without the chord at the beginning, by the way, so you were straight into it there. And that was J.B. Milne, wasn't it? Yes, it was. It was J.B. Milne. Right, what we got next? Let's have a wee look and see. Oh yes, here's a wee track from a gentleman called Wilson McDowell, a guy I met in Ireland a few years back. He comes from Northern Ireland, actually, just on the border. He was in America for years, playing with a band called the Irish Rovers. Plays the box, and he produced this album a number of years ago, which is exclusive for Irish dancing, essentially, Irish set dancing, and it's called the Donegal Tradition. But here is the man himself, and he's going to play a wee medley, which is the Moon Coin, and the Sally Gardens and whatever else. Here's the Donegal Tradition. Yes, that was Wilsil McDowell, or McDowell, or McDowell. Depends how Irish you are and how you pronounce it. Wilsil was the box player in the Irish Rovers for many long years. I met him in Northern Ireland. And a wee quick anecdote. His drummer, I was playing drums at the time with Ian Muir, and we were across doing a wee tour. And his drummer came to me and he said, I don't know how you do these rolls, these tight rolls. I said, you've got to have the right sticks. I was just kind of winding him up a wee bit, and I produced these great big thick sticks out of my case, which are pipe band sticks, great big thick things, about this thickness. You'll excuse the hands, they're all crippled today. Big thick sticks. So I handed, I said, there you are, there's a pair of sticks for you, try these. And I met I spoke to Wilson McDowell years later, and he says, boy, he says, my drummer's still using these bloody sticks. It's quite uncanny, and it was just as a joke sort of thing, a joke amongst musicians. Anyway, there we go. That was the Donegal tradition, as they call themselves, and fantastic music they make. Very, very tight playing, very good playing. Right, next request up. Oh no, I have a request. Yes, indeed, I have a personal request here, because here's a wee man to tell you something.
Hello there, this is John McDonald in Australia, and you're listening to some of the best Scottish music on the internet, right here on Radio GH with the one and only Derek Hamilton.
Thank you very much, John, and we shall all say happy birthday to John down there in Australia, because today is his birthday. Have a very good day, John, and many happy returns. And here's a wee track of yours. that was the one and only John MacDonald down there in Aussie land in Australia, and he's celebrating his birthday today. So once again, many happy returns, John, and thanks for being so kind to the programme. Right, let's move on to the next request. Let's see where we're going. Let me tick that one off and we'll go to the next request. And it says, Derek, I'm just taking these in order oh no, hang on. Yes, hi Derek, could you please play track 12, set of reels from the CD The Plough and the Stars? Many thanks. And that comes from Iris Sanderson. And of course the band for this is Alan Nicholson. So here is a set of reels from Alan Nicholson from the Plough and the Stars album, especially for Iris Sanderson. Yes, that was Alan Nicholson, and I should not make comments on things like this, but I will. The only thing that spoils that track for me is the ending, where he goes up a semitone when it's totally unnecessary. But there you are, that's just my personal view, which I'm entitled to have. Anyway, other than that, brilliant track, absolutely brilliant. Right, that was Alan Nicholson and the band. And they were playing a wee set of reels from the Plough and the Stars, and of course ending up with Dunaskin Glen, which is a very popular tune composed by Ian Muir of Prestwick when he was 16. Right, what we got? Hi Derek, could you please play me Something Lively by Tom O'War? as I had my 3-month meeting with my transplant consultant today and all good with the kidney. And that comes from Cyril Thompson. Well, I'm glad to hear that things are going well for you on the kidney front, Cyril. It's a big operation, I know, and I'm glad you had the operation when you did. It took a long time coming, but it's obviously given you a new lease of life, and that's excellent. So good on you. And here's Tom Ower. And I've chosen the Gay Gordon's track off of one of his albums. This is a particular track I quite enjoy, I have to say, and I'm sure you will too. Here's Tom Ower. That was Tom Ower and the band, and they were playing for the Gay Gordons. Some well-known tunes there, good stuff. Right, next request up comes from Joanne Renton, and she asks for Declan Ainger to sing, and she asks for Riley's Daughter. I played that the other day, and he has done quite a lot more songs than that. So, Joanne, I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to play another of Declan's songs, which is called Drumcolliher Long Ago. Here's Declan Ainger.
The summer sun had just begun to release its golden rays. The morning song of birds came to my ears as I packed up my belongings into a battered old suitcase. From her eyes my mother wiped her tears. Tall ship took me across the foam to start my life anew. Found employment in the buildings and the mines. Though work was hard, my friends were great. We were Irish through and through. Drumcolliher was always on my mind. I'm longing for my childhood days and times that now are gone, when the only time a voice was raised was to sing an Irish song. New Jersey has been good to me, my kids all call it home. I'm longing for Drumcolliher in those days of long ago. I met a pretty Mayo girl at a dance in New York town, a grand Colleen with locks of golden hair. asked if she would marry me and we could settle down. Her answer gave me joy beyond compare. The years flew by, our kids grew up, 2 boys and a little girl, with Irish roots so proud for all to see. And for all the wealth that I have gained, to me they're all the world, and they love old Ireland just as much as me. I'm longing for my childhood days and times that now are gone, and the only time a voice was raised was to sing an Irish song. New Jersey has been good to me, my kids all call it home, but I'm longing for Drumcallagher and those days of long ago. The evening sun is setting now up in a clear blue sky. I know I'm in the autumn of my years. When I think of old Drumcallagher, the friends I left behind, my eyes are filling up with salty tears. I'm longing for my childhood days and times that now are gone, and the only time a voice was raised was to sing an Irish song. New Jersey has been good to me, my kids all call it home, but I'm longing for Drumcallagher and those days of long ago. I'm longing for Drumcallagher and those days of long ago.
Declan Ainger and those days of long ago, and he's dreaming of Drumcallagher. Right, yes, next up is another request. I'm going to pack as many as I can in. I don't promise to get them all. In fact, I should say before I do, Grant McDougall has asked for Dawn Treader by Rachel Walker and Skipnish. I don't have it in the database, Grant, I'm afraid. I'll have to have a look for that somewhere and play it for you on another occasion. But right now, I'm going to play Astraspé, which has been asked for by the Dandy Dancers, of course. And it just says, "Hi Derek, hope you're well, and I know you like Astraspé in the programme. So can we have Broadway, please, by either Marian Anderson or a fella named Ewan Galloway, as they've both recorded it, please, and thank you." And that comes from Sheila and Billy, and it's for Mary Tyndall in California, who's celebrating her birthday. Happy birthday, Mary, from the Gruesome Twosome Dancers. There's a new title. The Dandy Dancers up in Aberdeen. That's Sheila and Billy, and they've asked for this particular track, and here's Marian Anderson to play it for you. This is Bay Broadway. Played there by Marian Anderson and her band, especially for the dandy dancers up there in Aberdeen and for Mary Tyndall in California, who's celebrating her birthday. Happy birthday, Mary. Right, I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you like the dance. Actually, the tunes are quite good for the dance. Absolutely excellent. Right. And that's that's one of the things that makes these dances, isn't it? A lot of it's to do with the music, which is nice to know that the music is now being a bit more respected than it used to be. I mean, when I started playing for country dancing, way back, many moons ago, and it is many moons ago, like it's 60 years ago, the band was totally incidental. In fact, another wee anecdote, I came off the stage in my tartan jacket and my bow tie, all very resplendent, in the Grand Hall in Kilmarnock, and was walking across the floor when a dancer approached me and said, "Excuse me, could you get me a drink, please?" She thought I was a waiter. But there you are, that's the way it goes. Right, here's another request, and it comes from Rhonda Graham Massey. And she's asked for something by Bob McLeod from his album Crossing the Minch. Well, here's Bob McLeod. It's not Bobby McLeod, it's Bob McLeod. And here is The Last of the Lairds, played by him from his album, especially for you, Rhonda. And it's The Last of the Lairds.
John the Prof here. You're listening to Radio GH, worldwide on the internet.
Indeed you are, and you're listening to the Daily Ceilidh here on Radio GH with me, Derek Hamilton. Right, here's a track from a good friend of ours and a good friend of everybody in the programme. It's Bill Ewan, and it's from his CD, Lockdown Sessions, which is a marvellous CD if you're looking for a good Christmas present and one that contributes to charity, because it's made a lot of money for charity. You should get in touch with Bill and get him to send you a CD out for, get as many as you like. But speak to Bill, and here he is, and he's going to be playing a wee tune. If I can read it, I'll tell you after. It's just a spay.
the best music in the afternoon on Radio GH.
Indeed, the best music in the afternoon, and that was some of the best music that we've got on the programme today. That was Bill Ewan from his Lockdown album, and that was A Easter Spay, and it was entitled, what do you think it was entitled, folks? It was entitled, say, somebody from Minigaff, no, Mrs. Milne of Kneff. Yes, Mrs. Milne of Kneff. A Easter Spay there with some popular tunes in it, and well played by Bill Ewan. Right, next request up is from Peter Ray. Peter sent a message in to say, can Jeanette, his wife, have a request? Well, I take it you want one of your own songs then, Peter. Right, okay. Well, one of my favourite songs of Peter's that we recorded is The Shores of Love. So here it is for Jeanette and for everybody else.
Come and walk with me along the shores of love. With me, I look into your eyes and see that longing look of love. Darling, will you love me so? With every step our love will grow. Kiss me now and hold me close and show your love for me. Tell me, do you love me? Tell me, I want to know. Tell me, do you love me? Tell me that you love me so. Now that we're standing alone on the shore, watching the waves sailing by, tide is a-turning, the sea rolling in, just like our love to begin. Are we just dreaming, or will it come true? Now that we feel just this way, as we'll be together the rest of our time, nothing will stand in our way. Tell me, do you love me? Tell me, I want to know. Tell me, do you love me? Tell me that you love me so. Will you come and walk with me along the shores of love? With me, I look into your eyes and see that longing look of love. Darling, will you love me so? With every step our love will grow. Kiss me now and hold me close and show your love for me. Kiss me now and hold me close and show your love for me.
Playing the best music in the afternoon on GH.
played by numerous young musicians and older musicians as well, and very well respected musicians at that, and we are eternally grateful for that wee tune for the Shindig. Scottish Shindig March by Gordon Shan. Thanks very much, Gordon. And here's a wee song. We've got time for a couple of more tracks, I think, and here's a wee song, and it's Andy Chung himself with Dumbarton's Drums.
Drums, they sound so bonny when they remind me oh my Jeannie. Such sweet delight can steal upon me when Jeannie kneels and sings to me. Across the hills, the burning heather, Dumbarton tolls the hour of pleasure, a song of love that needs no measure. When Jeannie kneels and sings to me, Dumbarton's drums, they sound so bonny when they remind me oh my Jeannie. Such sweet delight can steal upon me when Jeannie kneels and sings to me. And she alone who can delight me as gracefully she doth invite me, and when her tender arms enfold me, the blackest night can turn and flee. Dumbarton's drums, they sound so bonny when they remind me oh my Jeannie. Such sweet delight can steal upon me when Jeannie kneels and sings to me. Dumbarton's drums, they sound so bonny when they remind me oh my Jeannie. Such sweet delight can steal upon me when Jeannie kneels and kisses me. When Jeannie kneels and sings to me. When Jeannie kneels and sings to me.
Playing the best music in the afternoon on Radio GH. The Daily Ceilidh. Derek Hamilton.
Well, it's last track time for this afternoon, I'm afraid. We've got to go at 2 o'clock, and to make way for what we're making way for today. Oh, we're making way for a fella called Derek Hamilton and the Scottish Shindig. Well, there you go. We could encroach on that, I'm sure. But anyway, let's move on. And this you're listening to is Neil McEachran and the band. And I had messages going between me and Neil today about that family of musicians down in Ayrshire, the Murrays. And yes, got some useful information there. Anyway, thanks very much to everybody who took part in the programme, everybody who sent in requests, and everybody who just sat there and listened and hopefully enjoyed the music that we've played. And I'm glad to say that Ewan will be here tomorrow at lunchtime, and I'll be back on Sunday, the first of I think at least the next 2 or 3, I can't remember. I've no doubt I'll hear from the man himself. But anyway, this is Neil McCracken taking us out the programme, and once again, thanks to everybody who took part. Thanks a lot, folks. Enjoy the rest. The sun has just come out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Wonderful.